What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight! Alright, we're coming back to the warning. Yes, indeed, the warning. Fans, feeling you! Come on now! Here we go, Warning Army. Yes, indeed. Alright, before I get to the requesters list, I have a little explain to do with this. I don't normally like to jump songs ahead in the queue. I don't normally like to do that. I will make exceptions, obviously, and the exceptions usually revolve around one or two things. One, they're a silver or gold tier member on the Patreon page, and that goes without saying. I gave you guys all the opportunity to jump your request ahead by joining one of those two tiers, and a few people have taken advantage of it and are making it work. I got no issue with that because they're paying through the nose for it. They are, you know. So they must really want them bad to, you know, do that. So I give them all the credit in the world for wanting them that bad, and that's great, you know, and I do appreciate the support, but, you know, they must really want those requests bad. The other reason that we'll jump a request up in the queue is this, and it's for this reason, okay? The Warning put out a brand new video, and that's what we're reacting to. We're reacting to the song called Choke, okay? This just got released, like, yesterday, and in less than 24 hours, this is less than 24 hours on YouTube and on Patreon. I had Patreon bronze members telling me I need to check this out. I had 22 people in less than 24 hours hit me up and say, I gotta check this out. Listen, when 22 people come at me in less than 24 hours and say, you need to check this out, we're requesting this, including on Patreon. That's why this is being an official request, okay? If no Patreon member, listen, I love you guys, I do, but if no Patreon members had spoke up and said this, I would not be doing this, okay? But because Patreon members did, and I'm not talking about one, I'm talking there were several, okay? Several Patreon members requested this as well, along with a whole bunch of people on YouTube. So I said, you know what? I gotta do this. I gotta jump it up. I gotta jump it up. I don't have a choice. I have to do it. So here we are. Let me go down the list of requesters. Now, here we go. Take a deep breath. There's 22 of them. So we have Raven Death, Jeff Volp, Dark Red, Saija Marquez Ferreira, Lori Pegram, Dean Colding, One in Doubt Pinky Out, Roberto Esquivel, Lugan, Antonio Noriega, the Super Deck. Yes, the Super Deck. Nicholas Anderson, Sasha Elrenbach, Bloody But Unbowed, Sheev Photography, Terry Thom, Javier RMZ, Richard, yeah, just Richard. There's more. We're still going. Laredo Isn't So Bad, Dog Years, Styx Rogan, and Rob Haunui. They all wanted to see me react to this official music video for the Warning called Choke. Now, have I heard the song before? Obviously not. They just released it yesterday, and I have not heard it. So there's a lot of people who haven't heard this song before because it just got released yesterday. So I am 100% certain that I have not heard this. So I don't need to tell you that I'll be honest with you if I heard it before because I haven't. So there you go. This was posted by The Warning, and already in less than 24 hours, this video has racked up 49,651 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? No, come on. Are you ready? You better be ready. You all asked for this. I'm doing this for you. So you know what? Get your fingers up. Get your fingers up. Look, we're in this together. We're going to do it together. Do it with me. Hey, I see you over there. You better do it with me. Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. The Warning Choke official video. Cool. I wonder if I might be the first reactor to react to this. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. It'll be cool if I am, but if I'm not, it's no big deal. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
I won't say goodbye. In the end, it won't matter at all.
Oh my God, Ale is so freaking tall.
I'm sure I won't survive the fall.
That devilish smile. Ah, little Jean!
Wear your tears like jewelry. That vice is overpriced, but artists at time with me don't cry. Just let me down.
Whoa!
Let me dive in, sinking deeper. Push my head, drop me till I drown. Let me drown. Drifting.
What just happened? What happened to those cute little girls that were up there trying to be rock stars? What happened to them? You know what happened to them? This happened. Evolution. I said it before in a couple videos. I can't wait to see the progression. And I've seen them now in their youngest infancy, growing, maturing as songwriters, as performers, as musicians, as vocalists, as instrumentalists. I mean, as from the entire spectrum, we've seen this growth. And I said, it's going to be great to see what happens down the road. It's going to be great to see how much they grow over the next few years. Here we are. And here's the sad thing. Not the sad thing. Here's the scary thing. They're not done yet. They're not even close to being done evolving yet. This is just the next stage, and I'm already mind blown. What a difference from the latest thing I've seen to now. Night and day. Night and day. This song is got energy, yes, but it's like a intense, like down deep energy. I don't know if I would go as far as say like an anger behind it, but there's definitely something there, and it's fantastic. I love it. I love everything about it. The songwriting on this is fantastic. I'm gonna go into more of that later. Let's keep going for now.
Out of trust, slipping down my throat into my lungs. It's cold, but this is where I'll stay.
God, her bass playing has gotten so tight.
Desperately to pay. Wear your tears like jewelry. That vice is overpriced, but artists at
these girls have no idea what they're in for. They have no idea. This song is going to open up doors for them like they are not going to believe. I have a feeling they're going to end up suffering from Kiss syndrome. When Kiss was first starting out and they were opening up, and they would open up for these acts, they would open up for Ted Nugent, they would open up for the New York Dolls, you know, they would open up for all these bands that were bigger than them, much bigger than them. And eventually these big bands stopped having Kiss open for them because, here's why. Because Kiss would blow them out of the water. There would be more Kiss fans at a Ted Nugent show than there were Ted Nugent fans.
That's the truth.
And these other bands were getting pissed off. So they stopped inviting Kiss to go on the road with them. That's one of the reasons why they got signed and picked up. So I could see that happening with these girls. This song is going to open doors for a lot of bands. They're going to be reaching out to them and going, please open for us. Please come and open for our shows. Come and tour with us. And they're going to. And I know how the Warning Army is, man. They are loyal, man. They are dog loyal. And they're going to go everywhere those girls go. They're going to follow them everywhere, and they might end up doing the same thing Kiss did. They might end up outshining the headliners. At which point the headliners are going to stop asking them to tour with them. Which is fine, because by that point, the Warning Army is going to take over, and they're going to have more popularity anyway. They'll be headlining. And they'll have those other bands that were headlining before open for them.
Yeah, boy.
You watch. You watch. I would bet money on this happening. Absolutely. There's so much to talk about. Let's keep going. Let's finish. I'll talk about everything in the review.
Let me dive in, sinking deeper, push my head, drop me till I drown. Let me drown. Let me drown. Let me dive in, sinking deeper, push my head, drop me till I drown. Let me drown.
Man alive. Oh. There's a lot to talk about. A lot to talk about. I'll see you in the review. Well, there you go, folks. That was The Warning with Choke. All right, let's go down the list of requesters. Here we go. Raven Death, Jep Volp, Dark Red, Saya Marquez Ferreira, Lori Pegram, Lori Pegram, Dean Colding, When in Doubt, Pinky Out, yep, Roberto Esquivel, Lugan, Antonio Noriega, The Super Dak, Niklas Anderson, Sasha Erlenbach, Bloody But Bode, She Photography, Terry Thom, or is it Tom? It might be Terry Tom. It's spelled T-H-O-M, so I'm gonna stick with Terry Thom. Javier RMZ, Richard, Laredo Isn't So Bad, Dog Years, Styx Rogan, and Rob Halnui. Yeah, a lot of requesters, which is why I chose to bump this up, because in less than 24 hours, I had 22 people on Patreon and YouTube saying, you gotta check this out. So here we are. All right. I'm going to give my score, and then I'm going to go into an absolute tirade, so brace yourselves. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this a 9.2. Yep, 9.2. I feel great about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
I said it before in several videos. I can't wait to see these girls grow up. I cannot wait to watch the progression of these girls over the next, few years. 1 year, 2 year, 5 year, 10 years. I can't wait to see these girls evolve. And it's already started. The next step in their evolution. And I'm talking across the board. This is unlike anything I've heard from The Warning. This song has shown their growth as songwriters, musicians, and performers. And I'm going to tackle each one. Songwriting. This is probably the most mature song I think I've heard them write since that song dealing about social media. I forgot what the name of that song was. Crap, I do not remember the name of the song, but it was one of my favorites, and I know it got a high score. This is better than that. This songwriting is mature. It is well thought out. Every single thing had a purpose. Every single thing had a reason. Every single transition made sense. There was not one thing in the song right here that made me scratch my head and go, I don't know if I would have done that. No, I would have done everything exactly how they did it, writing a song like this. Absolutely, no questions asked. As musicians, definitely one of the more complex songs that they've written and performed. I'm gonna start with my girl, Ale. Man, her bass playing has gotten tight. Like, don't get me wrong, it was good before. It was really good, solid, very solid. I would always say that about her. Very solid bass playing. Not like this. Now she is really getting it. She's really understanding and has shown now that she really gets how to sit back in the pocket, lock in with the drummer, play subdivided runs, but at the same time be on the back end, sitting back in the pocket, when necessary, or in the same context, when it comes time to do a run, get on top of the beat, but then pull it back again. Rock solid bass playing from her. She has grown as a musician over the last couple years. Absolutely she has. Pow, the drummer. Tight fills. Like tighter than anything I've ever heard her do before. It was right before the second chorus, I think. She did a snare to tom to snare to tom run that was like, you could set your watch to it. I mean, it was so tight. It was unbelievable. But all throughout the entire song, playing with great dynamics, playing with great accents, playing with great feel, using cymbals when appropriate. Everything about her drumming has improved. Danny, let's talk about her guitar playing. Thick, full, heavy. Something that was kind of lacking a little bit up to this point. Don't get me wrong, I loved her guitar playing and it always sounded good. I liked everything that she did, but this, it sounds like a completely different person. The guitar sounds thick, heavy, chunky. It sounded fantastic. And the playing was smooth. No bleed over. Everything was well subdivided, well attacked, well executed. Great palm muting. Everything about what she did on her playing was fantastic. Let's talk about her vocals, shall we? Quite possibly the best vocal delivery I've heard from her ever. Ever. attacks, sustains, on pitch, tone, style. I mean, everything just has grown so much on her over the last year or two. You can see it. And this is a mature Danny who is confident. And that's a word I'm going to get back to again in a little bit with someone else. No, her vocals were extremely confident in this. Attitude. I think that might be the best way to put it. The attitude in her voice on this was phenomenal. Loved everything about her vocal delivery, her vocal performance, her conviction in her vocals. Outstanding. Let's talk about performance. I know it's a music video. I know there's many takes, and listen, I've done music videos before. I know what's involved. And you'll sit there and you'll do 20, 30, 50 takes, and it's mind-numbing. But it never looked like they were drained. They never looked tired. They never looked like, oh God, we're doing the same one again. They never did that, and never showed. Everything in their performance and their personas was intense, driven, energy, attitude, and confidence. In particular, my girl, Ale. Did anybody else notice how confident she looked? She didn't look awkward. She didn't look uncomfortable. She looked natural, like she was born to do it. You know what I'm talking about? Those of you who watch Mel Brooks movies, you saw History of the World, you know what I'm talking about?
Born to do it.
Though that was fantastic. I mean, she looked amazing up there. She is so freaking tall. She needs to stop growing though. Gosh, she's gonna be tall. She probably is already taller than me. I don't know how tall she is. I'm 6 foot. So, I mean, there's a good chance she may already be taller than I am, which is gonna be scary. No, I loved everything about this. I am really glad I did not wait to do this. I'm really glad I bumped this up to the front. This was fun. I thoroughly enjoyed this. It did blow my mind seeing the evolution just over the last year or two, how much they've grown. I can't wait to see what the future holds for these girls. Listen, I know a lot of people are like, this is the best they're gonna be. No, it's not. They're still young. They're still young. I guarantee you, they're still growing. They're still changing. They're still evolving. We have not hit the final stage yet of their evolution. We've just scratched the surface. This is gonna be a ride. And I guarantee you, I will not be surprised if they suffer from KISS syndrome. I will not be surprised one bit if you see them opening for bands that everybody knows. I've already heard a couple of bands say, I've been reading the comments and, people are talking like, Lizzie Hale is saying that she wants them to open for Hailstorm. That's great, Lizzie. I'm glad you do. Don't be surprised in about 5 years if you're opening for them, though. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying don't be shocked if this happens, because from what I'm seeing of these girls, they're just starting. They're just getting started. And I can't wait to see what this journey is going to hold for all of us that enjoy them. So, 9.2 final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you'll enjoy the show. Hopefully, I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you did enjoy the show and you would like to see more videos like this, feel free to join the fan base by clicking on that button down there. Yeah, you know the button I'm talking about. Click on that button, join the fan base, and become one of us. Now, for whatever reason, if you don't feel like clicking on that button, that's okay. I still respect you. Also, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. It'll do me a world of good and it will do you absolutely no harm whatsoever. Finally, if you guys do join the fan base, you will find a bell down there that you can click on. By clicking on that bell, it'll keep you up to date on everything happening with this channel, including when new content gets dropped. So, if you want to stay in the know, click on the bell and you'll stay in the know. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.